The Outer Banks are 4 barrier islands that are stretched along 100 miles off the coast of North Carolina. They're famous for their historical significance, such as the birthplace of the first powered flight, the location of the first English settlement, old stomping grounds for Blackbeard the pirate, and maybe more recently, its own Netflix series. Now tourists come here to check out the white, sandy beaches, the beautiful sea, the lovely breeze. Lots of people go kite surfing here, and visiting these famous locations. Now I'm here for a few days, and I'm going to check out some of these places, and I'm going to take you along with me. My first stop on the tour of the Outer Banks is here in Roanoke Island. Now, Roanoke has become synonymous with the lost colony. It was in 1585 that 115 English colonists settled here. The first English-speaking citizen, Virginia Dare, was born here. We're now in Dare County, named after her. Upon settlement, they had some of the English return across sea so they could restock supplies. Unfortunately, it took them 3 years to return, but upon return, they came to the settlement and literally found nothing, not a trace of one of the colonists, except for one small clue. It was the word Croatoan carved into a tree. Now, Croatoan was an island further down south, which is now the Hatteras Island, and was home of the Croatoan Indians. So legend has it that they possibly went down there, maybe assimilated with the Indians, or were they murdered, or did they go inland? There have been many excavations and diggings and research, but the legend remains today. They don't know what happened. If you're very interested in learning about this, do make sure to stop at Roanoke Island. One of the things you can do here at Festival Island Park in Roanoke is take a tour of this Elizabeth II. Now, this is a replica ship of one of the English merchant vessel ships that would have left England, headed for America, and actually landed here in Roanoke, and was part of one of the first settlements, the first settlement in 1587. Now, you can climb aboard this ship. You'll find staff dressed in costume giving you interesting facts. One of which I learned is that this little small ship will actually carry 50 men. Having toured the inside of it, I can tell you that would have not been a comfortable journey. One of the coolest things we did was to take a tour to see the wild horses of Corolla. The tour involves sitting in the back of a truck bed that will drive you down the beaches and through the back marshes so you can see a glimpse of these animals. The horses were said to have arrived in the 15th century from the Spanish. Now, whether they were abandoned when the Spanish returned home or they swam to shore after shipwrecks, no one knows. But they still roam the beaches freely today. One of the beautiful lighthouses you can visit is Cape Hatteras Lighthouse, which you can see behind me. Now, this protects one of the most dangerous areas off the coast, where hundreds, possibly thousands of shipwreck lies in an area what is called the graveyard of the Atlantic. Now, generally this is open and you can climb to the top to see some beautiful views around. However, unfortunately it's under restoration, so today is not my day that I'll be climbing, but hopefully it works out for you. On December 17, 1903, Kitty Hawk, North Carolina became the home of the first sustained controlled flight of a powered, heavier-than-air aircraft. It was Orville and Wilbur Wright who undertook this historic feat. The Wright brothers chose Kitty Hawk, North Carolina for its strong winds and its soft sand to land on. You can now visit the Wright Brothers Memorial Park, go inside a museum, see some artifacts, learn some history, check out a full-size replica of the 1903 flying machine, or climb Killer Devil Hill to get gorgeous views all the way from the Sound to the sea, or see this 60-foot pylon memorial behind me, which stands at the location of where the Wright brothers conducted their glider experiments. Ocracoke Island, the southernmost island in the Outer Banks. It first gained its notoriety from the infamous pirate Edward Teach, or more commonly known as Blackbeard. He used to party on shore in the village, and he would also hide in an adjacent inlet nearby, waiting for passing merchant ships so that he could loot them. He was captured and killed not too far from here by the British Royal Navy. This island has gained its traction as a tourist destination in the 1970s. It's got many cute shops, loads of restaurants, a beautiful harbor to walk around. We actually rented a golf cart while we're here, as the streets are small and you don't really need a car. We rented it for 3 hours. It was $45. To get here, you need to take the Cape Hatteras ferry across. It's 1 hour. There's a passenger ferry as well as a car ferry, but the ride is relaxing, and hope you enjoy your time here on Ocracoke. The Ocracoke Lighthouse that you can see behind me is the second oldest lighthouse in the nation. It is one of the main stops here on the island. You can walk inside, but unfortunately it is closed and you can't climb to the top, which sucks for me because I love climbing to the top of everything, but don't miss it. They say that Ocracoke Coffee Company is good and one of the spots you must visit when you're on this island. I'm going to vouch for that because this coffee is damn delicious, so make sure to come.